Welcome everybody to Jerry Savage Court. I'm Darian Anderson alongside Connor Mamoni. And we got a great matchup for you today in the MIA. Rivalry of Towson has been renewed. Loyola Dons versus the Calvert Hall Cardinals. Connor, how do you think it's going to go today?
Loyola has been one of the top teams in the MIAA this season and in seasons prior, and they're looking to avenge their shocking loss last year to MSJ in the quarterfinals of the MIAA championship. And they would love to beat Calvert Hall. I mean, you always want to beat Calvert Hall, but today more than anything, they want to continue on that undefeated path and hope to go forward and hopefully get a championship. So
yeah, definitely. Soccer's already done it once this year against Calvert Hall. Let's see if we can continue it with volleyball. So I was talking to Coach Baird before the game started. He said that his team definitely has a shot at winning, and that having home court advantage last year they lost, but home court advantage, you never know what could happen.
Yeah, and last year was a pretty close game for the Dons, so it'll be a battle, but I think the Dons will be able to pull it out.
Yep, they went 5-0 last year, made it to the championship. See if they do it again this year. Calvert Hall one serve.
I just thought it was interesting how they determined the serve like that.
It's not like a flip of the coin in football or soccer.
Just a dead sprint to the net.
Sort of like hockey, though.
Yeah, just a little bit. Like, it's more physical. And today, Sam Clark will be playing. He's been hurt the past couple games, but Coach Baird decided to put him in. So hopefully he'll be ready to go here. By far the best player on this Loyola team.
Yep.
Or not by far, but.
Sure, as you can hear in the background, Don's got a big student section, as always, when it's Calvert Hall.
Oh, yeah.
Starting off for the Dons, we got Pat Connor, Brandon Whitney, Randall Gleason, Sam Clark, Michael Dorsey, and Ethan Cohen. And we're off. Whitney over to Darson. A little bit miscommunication there. Cardinals going for a spike. Quick point for the Cardinals. Finished by number 12, Ryan Vervullen. Now serving Mike Green for the Cardinals.
Also starting for the Cardinals is number 10, Mark Olkowski. Number 4, Patrick Lavelle. Number 12, Ryan Vermeulen.
Nice float shot there by Sam Clark. Get the Dons on the board.
Also number 1, Scott McShane, and number 17, Dylan Vallade.
Good stuff here. Tommy Rogers coming in for Ethan Cohen. Tommy will serve. McShane. Nice block there, saved. Sam Clark with the finish.
Beautiful finish there. That's his strength right there. So they love having him.
Good to have him back.
Yeah, really.
Serve. Don's point. Carry by the Cardinals. Looks like number 4, Patrick Lavelle, had a couple of words for the referee. Ref told him to be quiet or he's going to get another. Tommy Rogers, another serve. Vermeulen, Ballin. That ball goes wide.
And Loyola here is just looking to gain momentum to carry them through the rest of this set. They're already out to a decent-sized 4-1 lead, so.
They had 4 in a row, too. Let's see if Rogers can keep it going. McShane. Fellow. Good finisher by number 12, Ryan Vermeulen. Got a sub going. Ethan Cohen coming in for Tommy Rogers.
See, that's Randall Gleason coming in for Tommy Rogers.
6, Justin Gardner with serve.
Line
Dorsey to Clark. Good save there.
Thought he might have reached over the net there, but ref didn't call it, so they play on.
Well, good fish there by Vermeulen again. Seems like Vermeulen is Sam Clark for the Cardinals.
Pat Connor struggling a bit here early. That's the second time he's whiffed on one like that, but hopefully he'll get stronger as the game goes on.
Connor to Dorsey. Clark. That ball's going to go wide into the bleachers. Don's point.
And that right there, the power of Sam Clark. Just a blazing fast spike there.
Sure as you can hear the Dons. We got Sam Clark. Yes, we do. Dorsey with the serve. Lavelle. And that ball's going to go out. Good try by the Dons there. Just can't put it in the right direction.
And another thing that the Dons will be looking to improve on this game, their game against John Carroll, it was a bit messy communication-wise, but they're definitely looking to improve on that.
Lavelle calling for a new ball, I guess. Must be something on there.
Student section does not appreciate that one.
Lavelle with the serve. Connor to Dorsey. Kirk Mosbauer just whiffed on the finish there. Somebody just misjudged his jump.
We're all tied up once again here at 5.
Lavelle. Pat Connor. Michael Dorsey. To Clark. Dorsey to Whitney. That's going to be Don's point. Ball ricochets off Mike Green. Goes out of bounds.
Looks early on here that the strategy for the Dons is not necessarily to hit the ball into the floor, but hit it as hard as you can at the opposing team and hope they just can't catch up with it.
Sam Clark serving for the Dons. Up and over. Shane. Lavelle. To Vermeulen with another finish.
Already you've heard his name several times on the kill.
Mike Green coming off, Jack Elliott going off for the Cardinals. Vermeulen serving for the Cardinals. Clark to Dorsey. Pat Connor. And a save there by Sam Clark. What a save. Vermeulen. Oh, that ball landed in.
Just barely snuck there in the corner.
Great location by Vermeulen. Gotta appreciate that save there by Sam Clark. Saved it with his foot. Keep the play alive for the Dons. Vermeulen. Clark to Dorsey. Kirkley Mosbauer. That ball goes. Don's point. That's tipped off one of the players.
And that, as typical Loyola Calvert Hall, it's going to be a close battle throughout and tied here as you see. So
yeah. Randall Gleason now serving.
Randall Gleason, one of 4 seniors on this team.
Elliott gets it over. Gleason to Clark. Good block there. Save. 3 ball. It goes over by Gleason. Olowski over to Elliott. Clark to Dorsey. Whitney trying to finish it. 2, 3 ball. Gleason to Dorsey again. That ball. It's going to be Cardinal point. So Pat Connor went to the net there.
Substitution here for Calvert Hall. Justin Gardner coming out in favor of Dylan Vallade.
Scott Machine serving for the Cardinals. So Clark gets it over for the Dons. That ball's going to be Don's point. Or sorry, Cardinals point. Shane hits it over to Clark to Dorsey. Whitney going to try it again. Olowski over the net to Clark to Dorsey. Pat Connor gets blocked. Ethan Cohen just sent it the wrong way where nobody was.
The Cardinals have all the momentum right now, it looks like.
Yeah, Dons have had 3 points.
Are you surprised here that
lead.
Are you surprised here that Coach Bear isn't calling a timeout just to regather the troops?
I'm actually sort of shocked. They were up 4-1. Now it's 7-10 Cardinals. Shane to Clark. Dorsey over Pat Connor. Playave. Olowski. That ball's going to go out.
And,
Vermeulen.
And there's the timeout for Coach Bear.
There it is. Vermeulen, definitely the X factor for the Cardinals.
Yeah, he seems to be everywhere.
I think I've called his name more than anybody else on the team. He's had most of the finishes.
Most, if not all. I'm pretty sure he might have all of them now.
Yeah. What do you think Coach Bear is telling his guys right now, Connor?
Just don't lose focus. One set isn't the end of the world here. It's like obviously they'd love to win all three sets, but as long as they keep it close here and give themselves a shot, it's all right. They just gotta refocus here as the Cardinal student section comes in.
Cardinal student section coming in behind us. The opposing forces here. You know, when the Dons and the Cardinals come together, it never ends up well. It's always going to be a close match and a loud one.
Absolutely. It's only going to get louder now.
Shane serving for the Cardinals. Connor to Dorsey. Back to Connor.
Looks like he stepped over the line there.
Cardinal point.
Loyola just looking for something here.
Shane over to Clark to Dorsey. Whitney. Stay there. Olowski over to Elliott. A little bit of miscommunication there by the Dons. Dorsey hit it, messing up Sam Clark going for the dive.
Didn't look like Dorsey even wanted really to hit that. He just looked like he was trying to pull his arm back in.
Shane serving now. Gleason to Dorsey. Sam Clark sends it right into the net. Cardinals on a 13-3 run right now. Clark to Dorsey. Pat Connor gets the finish. That's one way to redeem yourself.
So off that, Brandon Whitney on the serve here.
James Connolly going for Michael Dorsey for the Dons.
Dons looking to swing momentum back the other way.
Whitney with the serve. Good dig there. Oh, and just a little bit of miscommunication. Gleason and Connor both went for the ball. You can tell a guy, I think that Connor got it, but popped it up where nobody could get to it. Don's going to take advantage right here to try to get some of the sweat off the court and get a false timeout, really. able to get their breath back.
And they did this against John Carroll. Quite a lot, actually.
Not a bad strategy.
No, not at all.
Lukowski serving for the Cardinals now. Clark to Whitney. Back to Clark. He gets the finish. I think the Dons are just trying to smash the ball right at the Cardinals players and see if they can get it to ricochet in a weird way where they can't get to it.
Yeah, and that it's worked a couple of times, but I'm not sure that's going to be the best strategy throughout this whole game. It's worked about 25% of the time here.
That ball's going to be in on the line.
Very different strategies for Loyola and Calvert Hall today.
Calvert Hall's trying to pick the corners, and looks like Dons are just trying to get the ricochets and get points. Cardinals up by 17 now. Mike Green serving. Leeson to Dorsey. Big man Sam Clark and gets this finish.
Yeah, Sam Clark just trying to keep him in the game here.
Ethan Cohen going in for the Dons. Or, sorry, Tommy Rogers going in for the Dons. Ethan Cohen coming out along with Randall Gleason. Rogers serving. Over to McShane. Sam Clark. Oh, good save there. And Lavelle puts it right back into the net. Give the Dons the point. Rogers with the service goes over the net. Lavelle.
Another one off the net there.
Don's point. Cardinals hit the ball 4 times.
Brings them within 4 here.
Coach Baer must have said something during that timeout that sparked a fire in them. Roger gets it over the net. Shane to Lavelle. That's going to be good placement there by Kayade. Substitution here for the Cardinals. Justin Gardner going in for Dylan Bayade.
Also, we have Kurt Mosbauer and Randall Gleason coming in for Dons in favor of Ethan Cohen and Tommy Rogers.
Gardner with serve. Clark, a little bit of a float shot there, but they saved it. But it's going to be Don's point for a 2-hit. Coach questioning that call there. He didn't think that their guy got it twice.
I didn't see anything, but
Dorsey gets it over. Over Moore, and he puts it right into the net. Don slowly but surely climbing back into this. Dorsey with the serve. Gets it over. Green. That is going to fall short for Don's point again. Got a timeout here by the Cardinals. After that 13-3 run by the Cardinals, Dons have came back and made this a 2-point game. What do you think?
I mean, a lot of net hits, not a lot of net hits have helped, but I mean, Sam Clark, it looks like he's coming to more to form a little bit here.
Yeah, good to have him back too. Let's say if we didn't have him in this game, I think this would be at least a 10-point lead by the Cardinals.
Yeah, it would be more lopsided than it is now, but
with Clark, 2-point game. Here we go. Don serving here. Michael Dorsey see if he can keep the momentum going for the Dons. Gets it over. Green to Lavelle. And that's going to be in by Vermeulen again.
He's just killing it out here today. No pun intended.
Lavelle with the serve for the Cardinals. That ball's going to go far. Don's point.
About 3 or 4 inches far there.
Don's letting Lavelle hear it. Sam Clark.
A little bit.
That's going to be a great finish there by Pat Connor.
Yeah, Pat Connor didn't get a whole ton of playing time last year as a junior, but as a senior, he's actually really excelled. So look to see more of him as the season keeps going.
Yeah, with 9 of the players on this team being juniors, gotta let the seniors get some time. Clark gets over McShane. Let's see. That ball's gonna land in. Great placement there by Calvert Hall. Definitely tale of two styles. Calvert Hall trying to paint the line in the corners. Don's just going for the ricochets.
Yeah, Calvert Hall seems to be more focused on finesse, and Don's just on brute force.
From Rowland here. Gets over to Gleason to Dorsey. To Pat Connor, gets blocked. Dorsey to Gleason. Sam Clark with a little bit of a float shot there.
He went with the left hand there, too.
Shane gets over back to Clark. To Whitney, another float shot. That's going to land for the Don's point.
Don's down by 1 here, 19-18 in the first set.
I got a good feeling this is going to go 5 sets, Connor.
Yeah, it's been, I mean, even though the Cardinals had a 7-point lead, the Dons have crawled back into this one pretty easily, so.
I don't think the Dons have given up this many points in a single set this year.
No, like.
Great dig there by Sam Clark. And it's going to fall into the net. A sub here for the Cardinals. Viade going in for Justin Gardner. As McShane serving. Clark to Dorsey. To Pat Connor. Gets the tip, and it will go over. 19-20 Calvert Hall.
The Whitney here on the serve.
Dorsey going out. James Connolly going in. Junior for junior. Viade puts it directly to Sam Clark. Another hit by Viade. Don's point. One of the players, I think Pat Connor ran into the net.
So he wasn't paying attention to Connor there.
It's a official right next to us signaled 16. Wachowski with serve to Connolly. To Whitney. To big man Sam Clark.
Whitney slipped there, but doesn't matter. He's able to get up in time.
Don's point for a carry by number 10, Mark Wachowski. Once again, 1-point game.
Pat Connor here on the serve.
Let's see if we can get something rolling for the Dons.
Haven't been able to get over the hump here. They're still been one down for a pretty long time here.
Ethan Cohen just missed on that.
Yeah, ricocheting off the net like that's a bit difficult, but he definitely should have had that one.
Dorsey going in for Connolly now. Referee telling the coach to get away from the scorer's table. I think he was looking for an explanation there. The scorebook keeper's having questions for the official. As for the coach's question, but official said ask him, don't ask the coach.
Looks like a little bit of confusion there. Not sure what about, but we play on.
We'll let the players get a break. Mike Green serving here. Whitney to Dorsey. Sam Clark. That's going to go over to the Dons. Gleason. Clark gets the point for the Dons to make this again a 1-point game.
Remember, sets 25, but one team has to win by 2 or more, or 2. So
this could go on until 30, 31, 32.
Yeah, it could keep going if it at this rate.
We could be here for a while, folks. Rogers with the serve for the Dons. Vermeulen and Pat Hard tried to get a hand out there, just wasn't able to.
Connor's struggling right now, and he looks like he's gonna wipe the court off again. So I saw.
Looks like officials not allowing him to.
So I saw Whitney fall once. So looks like Connor might have fallen there too.
Official not allowing them to get court wiped off.
It looks like they've caught on a little bit here. Oh, maybe. They are allowing him to wipe it off, but they're just watching him. It's going to be Justin Gardner on the serve for the Cardinals here. 23-21 is the score in favor of Calvert Hall.
Connor, it's Dorsey, big man Sam Clark. That ball's going to go wide. Oh, the Cardinals getting to 1 point from getting the first set. It's getting loud here in the Jerry Savage court. Dorsey to Clark. That's going to be a point for the Dons. See if we can get 2 more here from losing the first set and force this into deuces. Dorsey gets it over to Green.
Good hit there.
That's going to be in for the Calvert Hall point and the match win. And with that, we'll go to a break here at Jerry Savage Court. Calvert Hall leading 1-0. We'll be right back, folks. back, everybody. Jerry Savage Court. Calvert Hall took the first set there, 25-22 to go up 1-0 in the game.
So what do you think the Dons should do to hopefully win this next set here and tie things up? What do you think they need to improve upon?
They definitely got to protect the lines, Connor. Calvert Hall is a much different game plan than Calvert Hall.
Yeah, Ryan Vermeulen especially in the first set, he was painting the corners perfectly.
Looking like Sam Clark.
Yeah. But a lot of times the Dons didn't really have anybody in the back of the court, so
they got to protect the back.
Yeah, Cardinals were taking clear advantage of that, and you can't let them get on runs like we saw there in the first first set.
Let's see if the Dons can get something rolling with Pat Connor starting to serve.
Fresh start here for the Dons here.
See you get something cooking quick from Mullen. That's going to be a good dig there by Pat Connor. Clark. Finish that. And there we go. Ethan Cohen. Oh. My bad, folks. That's going to be a Calvert Hall point. Ethan Cohen went into the net. Questionable call there.
And Bear is not liking that one.
He is livid down at courtside right now.
Sam Clark looking for an explanation as well, trying to argue his case, but it's not going to work. Calvert Hall takes a 1-0 lead.
Let's see if that affects the outcome of this match. Good do there by Whitney. Gleason, 3-ball. Connor gets it over. That's going to be out.
That's tipped.
My bad, it was tipped. Justin Gardner serving here for the Cardinals. Whitney Dorsey. Sam Clark. Don's point went out of bounds. Or sorry, Cardinal point.
So that first point there looks like it's taking its toll.
Gleason and Dorsey. Big man Sam Clark. Tip. Vermeulen gets it over to Gleason. Dorsey, Clark, that's going to be in for the Dons. Looks like the Dons are trying to focus on getting the ball to Clark to see if he can finish it.
Substitution here. We're going to see number 8, Tommy Rogers coming in for number 7, Ethan Cohen for the Dons, and Rogers will take the serve.
Along with Kirkland Roserod going for the libero, Randall Gleason.
That one just barely over the net there.
Great block there by the Dons.
Sam Clark again.
Clark Mosbauer mashup right there.
And you hear the MVP chants here from the Don student section.
Definitely by far one of the best volleyball players Dons have seen in a while.
Yes, absolutely.
Audrey gets it over. Vermeulen. That ball's going to be tipped twice. Vermeulen again with the kill for the Cardinals.
And again there, Pat Connor and Brendan Whitney just not on the same page. They both dove for that one.
Looks like Don's going to try and get a quick break running off the floor.
So they haven't wiped off that side yet.
Got a good feeling they're going to use that a lot.
Yes, absolutely.
Try to catch some breath, let them get refocused.
After all, it is pretty hot in this gym.
That was a couple games I've done, Connor.
So the Dons know how to abuse that towel. High arcing serve there.
Gleason and Dorsey, the big man Sam Clark. Float shot dive. Olkowski.
Another thing to be careful about in here is that if the ball hits the ceiling, it is in play.
That's going to be Don's point.
And they'll pull into within one once again. So just like the Cardinals took a 13-3 run, it looks like the Dons are trying to do the same here.
Dorsey serve. Vermeulen. They got the block. Questionable there.
Looked like they got the block there, but the spin carried it back under the net.
One of the weird rules of volleyball, people.
Yes, absolutely.
That ball's going to go out of play. As you said earlier, hit the ceiling. Dead ball. That's exactly what just
Actually,
happened.
if you hit the ceiling while the ball is still over the court, it's in play, but it actually hit the ceiling
Outside
well
the court.
wide. So Calvert Hall point once again.
Vermeulen gets Connor to Dorsey. Clark, it's going to be blocked, but was not tipped by the Dons. So it's Dons point, 4-6.
Hit out of bounds there.
See big man Sam Clark and get something rolling for the Dons. Light little float shot there. Pat Connor sends it out. Trying to pull a Calvert Hall tactic there.
Yeah, Calvert Hall, Pat Connor today is not looking his best. He's just missing on several kills and miscommunicating with a couple people. So
McShane serving here for the Cardinals.
Don's looking for Connor to start getting a little better at this game today. He's looking a bit rusty, dare I say.
Going to go in. Michael, that went out. But it's in. Cardinals ball still. Connor to Dorsey, back to Connor. Blocked by Calvert Hall.
And nobody there. So Loyola killing themselves today with the lack of communication once again. They did this against John Carroll, and luckily John Carroll wasn't a strong enough opponent to really have any sort of impact on the game. But today it's just a completely different story.
Shane, Pat, Connor to Dorsey, and then blocked. Clark, Whitney, Vermeulen able to get it.
It's Calvert Hall point again. He reached over the net there. The Loyola players don't agree, but that one was pretty clear.
Yeah, it's clear for us. Wasn't clear for them. It's like Coach Bear's going to take another timeout here.
Calvert Hall running away with it, and it really looks like Loyola, for Loyola, there's nothing they can do. Calvert Hall just outplaying Loyola in every part of the game today.
Able to get finishes, able to get serves, put balls into where nothing is.
And communication with them is just on fire. So too many times today for the Dons, we've seen 2 or 3 guys dive for the same ball. People aren't where they're supposed to be, and it's just taking a toll.
They definitely got to clean something up here.
Yeah, absolutely. You do not want to go down 2-9. This is a must-win set here for the Loyola Dons.
Yeah, definitely. As much as I like our Dons, going down 2-0 to a really good team, that's really hard to go against.
Yeah, that's just a death wish at that point.
McShane here for the Cardinals. Consider releasing Dorsey, Pat Connor. Is that in? Oh, for a second there, ref signaled to the Dons, but it is. I don't know whose point it is here. It must be the Dons.
They're saying it's the Dons' point.
Line judge over on the Dons side signaled that it was out, but judgment thought it was in. Gleason here serving for the Dons now.
Must have been right on the line there.
Must have.
Lucky there for the Dons. That one was going out.
Mullen.
Beautiful play by Gleason.
And miscommunication. You do not see that happen often with Cardinals. That's the first time today.
No, right as I say, you don't see that. No one goes for that.
Comes Gleason again.
Another good serve.
Mullen. Don's point.
Double touch.
Once again, after that Don's timeout, Calvert Hall's been falling apart.
So allowing Loyola to crawl back into it once again.
Don's student section letting Calvert Hall hear it. Gleason gets it over to Vermeulen, to Vallade. Gleason gets the save. Dorsey That's going to be Don's point. Brandon Whitney.
I haven't heard his name much today, but he's been very much a factor.
Oh, yeah, definitely. He's been able to get up to the net, try and get the finishes, and he's been able to get a couple.
Yeah, he's keeping it consistent today, which is
always good.
Yeah, always good for the Dons, especially in a game like this.
That ball's going to go wide. Once again, people, Don's point.
Back within one again here. Cardinal student section silent right now.
Gleason gets it over. Great slave there by Gleason. Clark. Trying to get Olkowski. That ball's going to go wide. Guess what, people? This game is tied 10-10.
Looks like it. Pressure there was all the Dons needed to get in here, and right as I say that, Gleason hits a serve long. So Cardinals back up by 1. No lead is safe in this game.
Oh yeah, definitely. This is going to be most of the person's going to be able to get a lead is definitely going to be 1 or 2. And once again, there goes that lead for the Cardinals.
Yeah, Mark Olkowski there on the serve, but just like Gleason right before him, it went long. So
Dorsey coming out, Connolly going in.
Brandon Whitney on the serve for the Dons.
It's going to be Dons into the net by number 7, Ethan Cohen. Saying that it's twice in this game that they've had that Ethan Cohen's gone into the net.
Yeah, they got to be careful.
Mike Green, serve over.
Just barely over.
Once again, Calvert Hall point, 14. James Connolly went into the net. Connolly, Whitney, Sam Clark, Gordon McShane, Vermeulen. That's going to be Don's point. Great block there by Pat Connor. Seems like Pat Connor's been off and on recently, able to get plays and then hits a stretch where he's a little bit cold. Right as I say that, Pat Connor sends the serve wide.
Cardinals lead only at 2 here, so definitely not insurmountable. And the way today's game is gone, I doubt that lead holds for much longer.
Yeah, definitely. Justin Gardner now serving for the Cardinals. I think I also saw James Connolly went out and Michael Dorsey in for the Dons. Whitney, Dorsey, 3-ball. Gleason able to get it over. Vermeulen.
Beautiful hit by Pat Connor.
Whitney. See if Clark can get it over. Just a little bloop shot. Whitney able to get over to Dorsey. Clark. Don's point. Sam Clark once again putting it to where people are and hoping for a ricochet. And able to get it.
Just brute force here at this point, and Sam Clark seems to have the advantage.
Definitely. Maybe Tyler Rogers can get something going for the Dons. Went in for Randall Gleason. Mike Green able to dig it out. Great save there by Brandon Whitney. That's going to be Don's point. Sam Clark once again.
So they need to light a fire under him.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Let's see if Dons can get the first lead of this match. Or game, my bad. Vermeulen. Don's
point.
Coach asking for a question there, and Don's able to take the lead.
It's like he might have stepped over there. Cardinals not happy about that whatsoever, but the ref calls go. There's no change in that.
Vermeulen seems like he's affected by that. Sends it right into the net.
Yeah, just didn't get a good
timeout
read on
Cardinals. See if Dons can keep this momentum rolling.
So what'd you like there, Darian?
Definitely able to get Calvert Hall rattled there. Vermeulen asked for a question there just recently, and for why that was Don's point. Next time, sends a ball and finishes it right into the net for the Dons to get 16-14 lead. That's their first lead in a while. So we got a good turnout here for the Dons. As many of the guys heard over the announcements, theme's Deep Blue Sea. Many Dons. I think I see Joe Nesco wearing blue face paint. See if the Dons keep rolling. Ty Rogers gets it over.
Just over there, but
Vermeulen. Pat Connor.
good save there by the Cardinals. It's number 4, Patrick Lavelle.
Dons tried to get the block there, but able to get it, but rolled off their fingertips and went the other way. Ethan Cohen going in for Tommy Rogers for the Dons.
Yeah, late substitution there. Oh, nope, that's Randall Gleason coming in for Tommy Rogers. Looks like they were going to put Cohen in there, but he quickly subbed back out.
Whitney to Gleason. Pat Connor able to get it over the net. Kowski over Vermeulen. Great save there by Pat. Back to Pat. And just send that ball wide.
Just wide.
Make this a 16-16 game. So Carroll's requesting for a new ball. Lavelle serving for the Cardinals now. Gets it over to Whitney. Dorsey. Pat Connor with the finish. Just like the first game. 1 point lead from 15 on.
Yes, and this is exactly the opposite here for Loyola this time. They're in the lead.
Yeah. Dorsey gets it over. That ball's going to go wide.
A little hesitation there from the line judge, but calls it out and the ref agrees. So, again, we're tied.
Mike Green coming off, Jack Elliott going on. Ryan Vermeulen serving for the Cardinals. Good save there by Pat Connor. That's going to be carry there by Michael Dorsey.
It's a bit of a questionable call, but that one could have gone either way.
Vermeulen here for the Cardinals. Pat Connor. Pat Connor just put his arms at an angle where just barely went over the net. I think that was Jack Elliott able to put it away. Looks like Don's going to take another timeout after they go. Had the lead for a little bit, went in and out. Now Cardinals got 2 point lead.
Yeah, and they're just, the Dons still are not where they're supposed to be. Like,
yeah,
they're out of position, and it's showing here. Cardinals taking advantage of it pretty well.
Seems like Ryan Vermeulen serving for the Cardinals has been able to get, sends it right down the middle for over on Don's side, but Pat Connor, he's been angling his arms at such a way that ball's going to go close to the net or it's going to go over the net. Let's see if what Coach Baer told his Dons make any difference. Looks like he sent 5 guys to the back of the line.
Yeah, smart decision here.
Gets it over to Clark, to Dorsey.
So nothing he could do there.
Clark put it in a place where Michael Dorsey could not retrieve it because it was right next to the pole.
Dare I say there, the Cardinals are taking a pretty commanding 2017 lead.
Gleason, Dorsey, Pat Connor. Zerokowski over.
Oh, double touch there.
Touch. No carry. That could have been either a double touch or a carry for Cardinals. Able to get ball over the Dons. The big man, Sam Clark, now serving. A little float shot there. Elliott able to put it in place where no Don was.
They're wiping off the floor here once more. This is, I believe, the fourth time we've seen this, fourth or fifth time we've seen this from the Dons.
Second in the first game, second time in this game.
Except this time it's the ref actually wiping the floor.
For them.
So that may have been his decision, not the Dons.
Dylan Vayate going in for Justin Gardner. Scott McShane, the weird serve, sends it right into the net. He's been doing that serve from one of the corners the whole game. This is the first time he's put it into the net. Looks like Don's going to put Ethan Cohen in now.
Yeah, it was bound to happen sometime. His serves were getting lower and lower, it seemed, as the game progressed. So
Leeson puts it over to that ball's going to get tipped.
Yeah, I don't think he tipped that, honestly. I think it just looked just enough like he did that
from my angle.
Call it, yeah.
From my angle, I saw Michael Dorsey's arm go back and redirect the ball.
Oh, okay.
Game of inches and game of millimeters. And Sam Clark. Rare that you see that.
That was actually Patrick Connor there. He was
no, it wasn't. It was Sam Clark.
Oh, okay.
So you're now putting Sam Clark in the middle instead of Pat Connor.
The Don's down by 4 now.
That ball's going to go out.
It's a big point there for the Dons. They really want to keep it at 23. They don't want to have to play back and forth to get the 2-point lead over the Cardinals.
Never want to. If they want a shot at winning this, they got to get 4 points right here, right now with Brandon Whitney serving. This could be one here. Clark to Whitney. Pat Connor. That ball is going to go out. 23-21 Cardinals. See Donson scrap back here. Sorry for the technical difficulties, people. Whitney able to get a serve. Dylan Vayate able to get the finish there. Put the Cardinals into 1 point.
He's been another X factor in this game that we haven't really talked about yet.
See, he's able to get the height up on the line. Able to get his fingertips over and finish the ball.
This is Mike Green serving for the Cardinals.
Clark, Whitney, Connolly. Good save there. Another good save. That ball is going to go out for the Cardinals to go up 2 games to none.
They're a bit surprised here from the Dons. They're just out of it.
They've been able to scrap back, but they aren't able to finish this game.
The Cardinals obviously loving it. They're the underdogs here.
No, they're not. They're actually in first place, Connor, right now.
I thought they were tied with the Dons here.
No, they are 6-0 in the MIA. Ooh. With that, we will go to break. Con Mamoni, I'm Darian Harrison. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Biggest set here of the game. See if Dons can possibly force this into extra. Calvert Hall won the last set 25-23 to go up 2-0 against the Dons, trying to advance to 7-0 in MIAA. What do you think the Dons have to do here, Connor?
They just protect. They even in the second set there, after failing like that in the first, they still refused to put people in the back, and it was hurting them immensely. So they need to protect all corners of the court here.
Definitely. So you got Mike Green serving here for the Cardinals. Got a couple new faces coming in here for the Dons. Casey Gilmore, Clay Anderson, and as I was speaking, Sam Clark puts this into a 1-0 Dons lead.
Yeah, he's showing something.
As I was saying, we got new players in the game. We got Casey Gilmore, Dylan Monahan, and Clay Anderson.
And as you see, Tommy Rogers has switched jerseys. He's now wearing number 30.
He's playing libero now. Libero, sorry.
And that also means that Randall Gleason has changed into number 13.
That's what Coach Baer usually does, changes the libero after a couple of games. Number 10, Nick Cummings in now for the Dons. And as I usually say, Ryan Vermeulen with the finish.
And this will be number 15, Clay Anderson, subbing in for number 10, Nick Cummings.
Quick visit for Nick. Actually, Coach Baer wanted to do a play where they substituted Clay Anderson, but then Anderson comes out for the libero, Tommy Rogers. Gilmore to Nick Monahan. Sam Clark. And that ball will roll on top of the net.
He just lost it there.
It's like around the world in basketball. You don't know if it's going to go in, if it's not going, if it's going to go out.
Also, shout out to Pat Sawyer just for no reason at all.
Good save there by Tommy Rogers. Gilmore, 3-ball. Sam Clark. Whitney, Monahan, Gilmore. Able to get it over to Mike Green. Vermeulen. That's going to be Don's point. 4 hit by the Cardinals. They go up 3-1. Monahan serving for the Dons now. Vermeulen. For Patrick Lavelle going for a play there. Sam Clark. Losbauer, Monahan, Clark again.
Beautiful.
Float. What a float shot by Sam Clark. Able to realize that he had 2 Cardinals up on the net. He just puts it right over the both of them. Monahan, Mike Green, Lavelle. Good save there by Tommy Rogers. Exchange back to Lavelle. Great. Dons up to a 5-1 lead with a great set of blocks.
Now, what do you think Coach Baer said in that huddle?
Get up there and start blocking. Monahan was served. Vermeulen to Lavelle. Back to Vermeulen.
Right over the net.
Sends it into the net. We got timeout here by Cardinals.
Loyola to the biggest lead of the day here.
Let's say Don's bench coming alive. Pat Connor going, Casey Gilmore. This is definitely Don's I was not expecting to see for the first 7 points of the game, going up 6-1.
Yeah, and this is what you need to do to keep the Cardinals at bay. You just need to
definitely
go on runs. And the Cardinals have done it to the Dons prior 2 sets.
But now, oh, how the tables have turned.
Yeah, Coach Baer and company returning the favor here. Coach Baer choosing not to play any of the starters aside from Whitney and Clark here today, or right now.
And Kirk Rosebauer too.
Maybe number 17, Dylan Monahan on the serve. Haven't said his name yet today.
You have and I have. Able to get just over the net.
Yeah, it looks like
Lavelle from Mullen. Great dig there by Monahan.
That's a carry.
Carry. 4-hit. Don's point once again.
It's 7-1 now. Monahan on fire here.
And right as you say that, goes just far. We got number 4 Patrick Lavelle serving here for the Cardinals. Sam Clark, float shot. McShane, good save there. Lavelle from Mullen. Once again with float shot. Rogers.
Bit of miscommunication there, but
Lavelle. Great tip there. Great rally here.
this might be the longest one of the day.
Definitely. Monahan. Lavelle, 3-ball for Mullen. Great dig there by Gilmore. And it ends as Gilmore just sends it forward. Definitely by far the longest rally there for the Dons and the Cardinals.
The Dons still have a 4-point lead here, but you really don't want to see it dwindle when you're down 2 sets to none.
Monahan over to Whitney. Float shot over the other side.
It's a good hit there. It looked like he was falling away from that just a little bit.
Monahan, the set to Clark. Set to Whitney. And this is going to be Don's points, I believe. And pulling out the yellow card.
Ooh, interesting. Haven't seen that one yet.
I haven't seen that one this whole season. This is going to be Don's point.
And I'm not really sure what that means. I don't know if that means he has to, sort of like hockey where you got to go in the penalty box.
I think it's like soccer. They get a warning and then they keep doing a foul.
Yeah, and then a red card's issued.
Might be. Never know. Sam Clark gets it over.
The Dons, I think, got a point out of that as well.
They did. Great finish there by Kirkley Mosbauer, the junior.
He's been in the game for most of his time, but he hasn't really been much of an X factor here.
You think? Look at his hair. He's sweating like mad.
And he hasn't had any of the big kills.
Sam Clark, Lavelle. Great block there by guess who? Kirkley Mosbauer. Don's point.
Up by 7.
I don't know if it was what Don's had for lunch, just finally kicking in now.
Interesting way to put it there, Darren.
Thank you.
So Sam Clark, the big fellow on the serve now.
Green, Lavelle. Good save there on just a little bit of miscommunication there.
So Tommy Rogers had the save, but just couldn't hit it anywhere worse there for the Dons. A bit unfortunate.
Guess what's happening here?
Let me guess, wiping the floor?
Yep.
Yep. Once again. When the Dons said they were going to wipe the floor with the Cardinals today, they didn't mean it literally, but here we are.
So see if Ryan Vermeulen able to get something going for the Cardinals, as they are down by 6. That ball is going to be in on the line for the ace. Say Don's student section, or not Don, sorry. Cardinals student section has been quiet most of the game. Don's giving it all the noise. Vermeulen with serve. Rogers, Monahan. That's going to be into the net at number 7. Oh, sorry, 17. Dylan Monahan.
So the Dons have had far too many instances of this. And it seems every time we see Vermeulen serving the ball, the Dons just can't score.
It's going to be in. Monahan. Clark just going to set it over to McShane. Lavelle over to That's going to be out for the Dons point.
Into the Loyola bench there.
Jack Elliott sent it wide. Sent it wide. Elliott to Lavelle. That's going to be wide. Don's point. 12-6. Tommy Rogers getting something going for the Dons.
Back up to a 6-point lead.
Good dig there by Sam Clark. Monahan. Whitney. Good block there by Jack Elliott. So we got battle of the student sections here. See if Scott Shane can get something rolling for the Cardinals.
Yeah, that one brings me back memories of Yankees Red Sox 04.
Oh, questionable call here.
Bear does not like that.
He is not happy about that call. That's it for my angle. That stayed in. Coach Bear is livid.
The line judge didn't even signal anything there. I'm not sure what happened.
Shane over Gilmore. That's double hit. That's going to be Don's point. James Connolly coming in here for Dylan Monahan. Let's see if Brandon Whitney can get something going here. There's a Nealon. Yeah, that's going to be trouble ball. Don's point.
Lead back up to 6 here.
Say Calvert has not. Calvert's just been falling apart during this match.
Say, MSJ did this to Loyola last year, where they Loyola looked really strong throughout the first 2 sets, but fell apart after the for the third.
3 ball here. Clark, Whitney, Clay Anderson. That's going to get blocked, but is going to be Don's point. Didn't get tipped. Almost came over here. Producer Matt Moore. Let's see, Whitney can get something rolling here for the Dons as they're up to a 7-point lead. From Mullen, Lavelle. Good dig there by Sam Clark. Whitney, Clark. That's going to be in for the Dons. Wow, what a finish there. The student section falls down because of that finish there by Sam Clark, the big man.
And that's why he's on scholarship.
He is?
Somewhere.
He's got to be on scholarship somewhere. We don't know where, though.
Yeah, I know I've been told. I just forgot the college.
Whitney gets it over McShane to Lavelle. Elliott is going to be in. Let's see, we got 7-point lead here for the Dons as Mark Okowski serving for the Cardinals. Rogers, Whitney, 3 ball. Clark just has to get it over. For Mullen. Great finish there by Villade. Cut this lead down to 6. So Okowski can keep something going here for the Cardinals. Clark to Whitney. That's going to be Don's point there.
James Connolly on the kill.
Bring the Dons within 8 from winning this game.
So you have to like where you're at here for the Dons right now. You just want to
keep the momentum rolling.
Yeah, keep the gas pedal down.
Great block there by the big man, Sam Clark.
He's pumped. He's pumped.
Definitely the X factor in this game.
Contrary to the student section, Sam Clark is not a freshman. He is, in fact, a senior.
No, he's calling him the president. Not freshman, the president. Says, I believe. don't know who sent that live, but we got Monahan coming in for Connolly. 18-11 Dons as Mike Green serving for the Cardinals. Rogers to Monahan to Clark. It's in. What a finish by Sam Clark.
So he's really coming alive here in this third set. He wants to win this game badly.
Got Mosebauer and Nick Cummings coming in here for the Dons. And off Tommy Rogers and Clay Anderson, both juniors.
All 4 juniors, I believe.
Oh, we got a sophomore, we got a senior, on the floor right now. Float shot there by Heide.
Whitney right there to get that one.
Clark blocked. Good
What a
save.
play.
See, it's going to be a 4-ball here.
Great play there by Casey Gilmore. Just
wasn't able to get it into a position where they could have gotten it.
It'll be number 6 for Calvert Hall here. Justin Gardner on the serve.
Sorry.
Don's lead once again up to 7. Or should I say back down to 7?
Gilmore, Monahan, big man Sam Clark. That's going to be Cardinal point. They were able to block it. I think Sam Clark's trying to go for a float shot, but Cardinals read it. Gilmore, Monahan, Mosebauer sends it to where nobody is. 2013 Dons.
He definitely saw that one. Just nobody there on the right side of the court for the Cardinals. And Mosebauer took great advantage of that.
Green, ball. Good save there by Tommy Rogers. And looks like that ball's going to go out.
So there was Casey Gilmore there anticipating having to dive for that one, but Tommy Rogers somehow was able to get a hand on it and just sent it out.
Lavelle serving here for the Cardinals. Float shot. Rogers, Monahan, Whitney. Clark float shot. McShane will say it. Lavelle. That ball goes right at me, and I'm able to save it.
Lucky that didn't hit our monitor. That's probably the closest call we've had yet with that.
Definitely.
And that one came within inches. I don't know if you could see it on the feed here.
Kirkley Mosebauer with the kill. Give the Dons within 4 from winning this set.
Yeah, just as the Cardinals seem to be gaining momentum, the Dons strike right back.
Big man Sam Clark now serving Seaving and get the Dons the win.
Yeah, still 4 points away, but
Cardinals now pulling towel card.
So last time the Dons did that, it worked really well for them. So seems more like a distraction tactic than anything for both teams.
See what happens. They just gotta focus them out. See if we can keep it going. See Sam Clark, Don's point, put him within 3. McShane, Lavelle, and Sam Clark. I think that ball had been going out, but he didn't know at the time. Vermeulen now serving for the Dons. So now they're calling for the towel.
And here he is, number 12 for Calvert Hall, Ryan Vermeulen serving.
See if Dons can silence him quick. That's going
That
to go
was
far.
long.
That's a first one from Mueller.
It's a good choice by the Dons there not to touch that one.
I think that's his first serve long this game.
Yeah, he's been very consistent here today.
Tommy Rogers serving the libero. Send it over to Elliott. Vermeulen sends it into the net. Put Dons within 2.
Yeah, he's cracking under pressure here. This is interesting.
I'd say he's been like this the past 2 matches, sets, whatever they are. Elliott, Lavelle, back to Elliott. Great block, but that's going to be Cardinal point.
They just got caught up in between the net, and looked like either Clay Anderson or Brandon Whitney. They both kind of went up for that one.
Whitney able to get that over. Oh, Elliott. Great.
Beautiful play by Tommy
go.
Rogers.
It's in! What a play by Tommy Rogers. Vermeulen is not happy about that. Sure, you can hear the Don student section right now as they're 1 point in from winning this game.
Now Monahan's going to come off in favor of James Connolly.
Whitney. Elliott. Duval.
What a
save. 3-ball. Clark.
What a play there by Sam.
Duval. Elliott. That ball is going to be, Cardinal point as it was tipped on the way out of bounds.
Still, Dons need 1. Cardinals need 6. Student section signaling that.
Michael Kowski calling for a new ball.
That's the thing he's been doing today. Every time he serves, he wants a new ball.
So this isn't baseball where you get an unlimited amount.
Yeah, they have, I think, only 2 or 3 game balls.
They only got 2. Kowski, Clark, Whitney, Connolly,
and he
with
got it.
The finish, able to put that ball in for the Dons win.
Much needed there for the Dons. They're still down 2-1, but they have hope. It ain't over yet.
You never know. With that, we'll go to break, people. We'll be back for the 4th set. Connor Ramone, I'm Darian Anderson. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody, at Jerry Savage Court. Cardinals went up 2-0 in this match, whatever it is. But Dons were able to get... Ooh, sorry, people. Dons able to win that game there. Dons serving here. See if they can get off to the rally they had last game, Connor.
Yeah, they really needed that.
So yeah, Casey Gilmore serving. Libero, Tommy Rogers going in for Kurt Mosbauer.
See, this new personnel strategy here seems to be working out for Coach Bear and the Dons.
Definitely. That's going to be blocked, but it's going to go out of bounds. Cardinal point.
This is how the last set started. Cardinals got out to an early lead, but Dons went on a run and never looked back.
Gardner going in for, Vallade. He's going to serve the ball too. Whitney, Monahan. Finished by the big man, Sam Clark. So you got Nick Cummins going in for Clay Anderson, and Kirk Mosbauer going in for Tommy Rogers to Libero. Looks like Nick Cummins going to serve it for the Dons.
The student section only growing here today for Loyola.
Definitely. Green. That's going to be a great finish there by Vermeulen. Anderson going in for Cummins now.
Looks like Coach Bear's just trying a whole bunch of different strategies here, trying to find one that works.
And then Anderson getting pulled out for the libero, Tommy Rogers. A little miscommunication there by the... Great save there. Oh, it's going to go out of bounds.
And it's Vermeulen again. Once again, he's the X factor on this Cardinals team.
Yeah. Lavelle serving for the Cardinals now. Gilmore. Monahan, 3-ball, Clark. Finish! Wow. He was nowhere near that two. But able to get it in. Tommy Rogers, I believe. Nope, my bad. Dylan Monahan serving for the Dons.
So Dons got to tie this match up here in this set. This is another must win.
Vermeulen, Lavelle, Kowski. Gilmore going to Monahan. Kirk Mosbauer with the kill. Tie this game up at 3.
So Dons really want to go on a run right now.
They need to.
So keep the Cardinals scoring to a minimum, obviously, but definitely maximize on your own chances.
Vermeulen, great
like that
block. Kirkley Mosbauer has been a force at blocking this game.
Yeah, it's even coming out of nowhere in this game.
And Monahan can get something going here for the Dons. Shane, Lavelle. Great! Once again, Sam Clark and Kirk Mosbauer being a threat up on the net. Able to get the blocks and give the Dons a 2-point lead.
And that's got something to do with their height. I mean, they're the two tallest on the court by a long shot right now.
You think?
Yeah.
Lavelle, Olkowski. Go through a float shot. Mosbauer, Clark.
There's a fun fact for you. Sam Clark is actually the shortest of his brothers.
Look at that. Lavelle sends that right into the net. Don's going on a run here with Monahan serving.
Exactly as they did last game.
Vermeulen, Lavelle, Vermeulen. Miscommunication, 4-ball there by the Cardinals. And as we saw last game, timeout by the Cardinals.
Yeah, so Dons just are a completely different team from the first two sets of this game. They've lit a fire under Sam Clark and Kirk Mosbauer and just never looked back.
That's it. They lit a fire under everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody's playing really well right now, Connor.
Yeah, and like we said, this one might go to 5 sets. And it looks like it may happen in a rather different way than we expected it to.
Don's coming back from a 2-0. Sorry, people. Calvert Hall went up 2-0 this game. Don's crawled back and it is 2-1. They're up 7-3 right now.
Yeah, but you gotta keep pushing down that gas pedal. I mean,
oh yeah, definitely. And this game does go into 5 sets. This will be the Don's first 5-set game of the year.
Yeah, and it's definitely a good game. Nothing.
Yeah, definitely. I'd say they went into a 4th set, I believe, on Friday or Saturday against Gilman, but they were able to win that game.
Gilman, another very good team in the MIAA that they were able to beat.
Yeah. Monahan once again serving for the Dons.
So
keep this going.
So correct me if I'm wrong, Darian, but if the Dons win this game and they move into sole possession of first place, correct?
And the coach for Calvert Hall is furious at Vermeulen. He miscommunicated. Give the Dons a point. And correct you. You are correct. Dons will be 6-0, and Calvert Hall will be 6-1. Actually, no, sorry, they'd be tied. But due to the Dons record, and with the finish from Kirkley Mosbauer, Dons running away.
Coach Bear can't help but smile right now, seeing his Mosbauer Jr.
They're mainly a junior team. I was talking to Coach Bear before this game. Oh my gosh. 2 hit by the Cardinals. They are shocked right now, Connor.
Do you think that the Loyola student section is creating some sort of effect here?
Is home court advantage real?
Absolutely.
Uh-huh. So definitely, Connor. Lavelle, that ball is going to be,
That's tipped by Loyola.
No, it was not a tip. Number 18, Pat Connor with the rare foul into the net.
You're correct, and 18 is Sam Clark.
That's what, did I say Pat Connor?
You said Pat Connor.
I'm sorry.
Say Pat Connor has not played the last 2 sets.
Sam Clark went into the net, give Calvert Hall Cardinals the point there.
Say Pat Connor, I actually feel a little bit bad for him today. He had a bit of a tough game and he's been pulled, but usually a much better player than he showed off today. Hopefully he'll do he'll have a bounce back game
I'd say they
next
all
game.
Do.
Yeah,
definitely do.
So everybody's got those bad games. You can't take them to heart.
Vermeulen now serving here for the Cardinals.
The ever dangerous Vermeulen.
Casey Gilmore once again trying to dig it out from the serve from Vermeulen. But Vermeulen once again able to get the ace.
So Coach Bear talking to his players, putting them in formation.
Looks like libero Tommy Rogers going in the middle of the court now.
Don's still up at a 4-point lead here in this crucial 4th set.
You can bring it back. Rogers, Monahan, 3-ball to Clark.
That's a 2-hit.
It's Don's point. Cardinals go into the net.
See, I thought I saw a 2-hit on Loyola, but
nope.
Ref saw something else, so.
Number 16, Jack Elliott went into the net. Give the Dons point. Big man, Sam Clark serving. Float shot. Elliott, Lavelle, 3-ball over to Vermeulen. Clark, Monahan, Kirk. That's going to be the Dons' point.
And that's a carry. That's number 16, Jack Elliott. Dons are up by 6. They're just on fire here in these last 2 sets.
You're up by 6 last game, too, at same score.
Yeah, and the Cardinals just weren't able to come back.
Big man, Sam Clark, Vermeulen,
Bit of
Lavelle.
Ugly hit there.
That's going to be Don's point. Went outside the line to go over the net. What do you think, Connor? They can bring it back?
I mean, momentum's definitely shifted the Dons' way.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So I was talking to Coach Bayer before this game. Said Calvert always battles hard.
Sam Clark, a rare mistake there.
Yeah.
As you say that.
As I was saying, Dons always battle hard. But, sorry everybody about the noise, but Coach Bayer believed in his guys that if they just play their game, they'll be able to win this game.
Yeah, Don's never out of it.
McShane over the serve for Clark. Monahan. Whitney. Lavelle, that's going to go out, and it's going to go around the post for the Dons' point.
14-7 here for the Dons.
See Don's student section starting to spark up. Let's see if Tommy Rogers can get something going here for the Dons.
It's a good serve there by Rogers.
Elliott, Laval, back to Elliott. Blocked. Bayade, Lavar, over to Rogers. Monahan, Gilmore. And that was tipped. Don's point, 15-7.
Former coach of Loyola, Mr. Joe Scheid right now is officiating from the bench. You may remember him. He's now the head coach at John Carroll, or at least the JV head coach.
Nice dig there by Tommy Rogers. 3-ball, Clark. He sends it into the net.
Still a solid 7-point lead here for the Dons. And you can afford to make some mistakes when you're up this big.
Oh, I don't know all you guys can hear, but battle of the student sections once again. Wachowski over to Clark. Monahan. Whitney just looks like Monahan put that into the wrong area for Whitney to get it over the net.
Yeah, a bit of an awkward set there, and Whitney just barely missed that one.
Yep.
Another thing I've noticed that Coach Baird did is he put Sam Clark into the middle of the court here. And he's actually fielding most of these serves.
That ball's going to go wide. Don's point. Let's see if Brandon Whitney can get something going for the Dons. That ball's going to go wide.
It's 16-10 now for Loyola.
Mike Green now serving for the Cardinals.
Seem to have let off just a little bit.
Connolly, Clark, 3-ball. Connolly with a little bit of a punch shot there. Fell. Nice
beautiful by Sam Clark.
There. That ball's going to go out for the Dons point.
Yeah, Marco Olkowski there hit that one out.
Once again, Dons with an 8 from pushing this into infamous set number 5.
Yeah, 7-point lead here. 17-10 in favor of the Loyola Dons.
Green, Olkowski, and Clark tried to get up there to block Dylan Vallade.
Yeah, just a great play there by him.
Wasn't able to get that. Monahan going in for Connolly, I believe.
Looked like he actually missed that ball just a little bit, but the spin he put on it just threw Sam Clark off.
Gardner going in for Vallade. Gardner with the serve.
Just
Rogers.
barely able to get that one over.
Monahan. Clark. Nice dig there by Green. Great block.
But a great save there.
Laval. Vermeulen.
He's got to hit that one over.
Whitney. Monahan. Clay Anderson. Good save there. Vermeulen.
Another block.
Rogers. Punch shot there by Whitney.
Yeah, another
Vermeulen.
long set here.
Great block there. And another. Holy cow. Monahan. Clark. This ball is going to be with
Sam
Clark. Holy cow. Don student section going off here without this rally. We got a sub here. Nick Cummins going for Clay Anderson. And libero, Tommy Rogers, coming out. And Kirkley Mosbauer going up to the net. Nick Cummings serving here. Green. Laval. Great block. That's going to be a 4-ball. Or sorry, a carry. Don's within 6.
Don's up by 8 now. They're putting things together here.
Let's say once again, Vermeulen cracking under the pressure. Let's see if Nick Cummins can get something going. Over to Green. Laval. He sends that.
That's a carry.
Right into the net.
20-11 for the Dons.
Something has been lit underneath the Dons.
This is just a completely different team from the first 2 sets.
Green, Laval. That's going to be. Whitney didn't know if he was going to go for that or not, but he stuck one hand out there, but wasn't able to get it.
Yeah, just didn't go anywhere there.
Got Clay Anderson coming in for Nick Cummings, but
Coach Bear loving what he sees right now.
Doing that sub, getting the sub for Nick Cummings and sending Clay Anderson, but then using the libero to go in for Clay. And using Tommy Rogers with the libero to get it going for Clay. Monahan, Kirkley gets it over. Laval, Vermeulen, Casey Gilmore, Monahan, Sam Clark. Green able to get it. Lavelle. That's going to go out. Don's point. Don's bench coming alive right now.
Student section's been alive this entire time.
Yeah. I'd say Calvert Hall student section silent right now. They are shocked by what is happening.
So this brings back memories of the MSJ game I've talked about several times today. The end of the season last year.
It's like Coach Blanchard talking to Dylan Monahan about something. Monahan serving. Gets it over. Green, Laval, Vermeulen sends it into the net.
Scott McShane there just missed it. He should have had that. Don's up by unfathomably 10 points here.
What is up with them right now? They are going off, Connor.
I don't remember the last time Monahan wasn't serving.
McShane, Monahan, Whitney, big man, gets blocked, and that's going to be challenged. Oh, Casey Gilmore tried diving for it, but just was not able to get it.
Yeah, a bit lucky there. He didn't go face first into the wall.
Comes the X factor for Cardinals serving out. Ryan Vermeulen. See if he can do something. Looks like he's calling for a ball. So this isn't baseball for Vermeulen, this is volleyball. See if they can get something going right now. Vermeulen with the serve. Clark. Monahan. Clark, 3-ball. Vermeulen. Laval. Elliott. Good save there, but that ball's going to go into the student section.
So I'm not sure even how to hit that there. That one looked like it was going long, but
that was going to be close. It was either going to be in on the line or out.
Yeah, from our angle, it's really difficult to tell, especially in that back corner.
You're right down by courtside, people. Vermeulen with the serve here. Rogers. Monahan. Whitney gets blocked. Mosbauer. Monahan. Sam Clark. Blocked. Monahan. Rogers. Whitney.
Blocked again.
Monahan isn't able to dig it out and sends it underneath the net.
I mean, Don's still up by 7, but the Cardinals definitely aren't going away.
Coach Baer just called for a timeout.
It's a good chance there. Don's looking a little bit tired.
So that's a good call by Coach Baer there.
Absolutely. So as the Dons and Cardinals talk things over, what do you think you'd see from both teams going forward here?
After this game or during this game?
Oh, during the game.
Oh, during the game. Cardinals are definitely going to keep coming out firing. They're going to keep trying to get to their X factor, Ryan Vermeulen. But judging by the score right now, I don't think they're going to be able to do it, as Dons are only 3 away from winning this match.
Also, if it does go to a 5th match, what do you look for in the Dons?
Don's student section giving some lip to other students for Calvert Halls.
It's all in good fun.
Yeah. So you gotta love it when you got home games, student sections out here, and then the other opponent's student section comes as well.
Yeah, it's always good to see 2 student sections, even when you're traveling. It's always good to see the opponent.
Oh yeah, definitely. Even though it's one of the best rivalries in Towson.
Oh yes, one of the best rivalries in the state of Maryland. I'd say.
Vermeulen still serving for the Cardinals. Gets it over. Whitney, Monahan. Clark, blocked. Digs it. Clark with the block. That's going to fall in. Don's point.
Beautiful play there by Tommy Rogers and Sam Clark combining. Dons only need 2 more here.
See the big man Sam Clark can get something going right now. See if Dons can push this into set number 5.
And I can tell you if the Dons do pull this set out, this student section is going to get loud.
I bet you they charge the code if they win. McShane, Duvall, Elliott sends it to the corner, and that's going to be in.
Good shot there by Elliott.
He put that right at the corner, right at the line judge too.
It's a good call by the judge as well.
He almost dug out of the way. Almost blew that call.
Yeah, despite being 2 Loyola JV players on each of the line judges, they're told not to be biased, and I think they've done a very good job of that tonight.
Definitely. Rogers, Monahan, Casey.
That one nearly hit the
3
pipe
ball
up there.
Rogers able to get that over. McShane, Laval. Clark able to dig it out. Miscommunication there by the Dons. Have not seen that yet this set.
No, it was clean up until then. But they don't really have much room to panic here. They're still up by a sizable 6 points.
They only need 2 to go into the infamous 5th set. Gilmore, Monahan, big man. Vermeulen able to get that out. Lavelle, Elliott puts that into the other corner. Don's point. That went out.
Yeah, and they say he did not tip that.
He's got Clay Harrison going for Kirkland Mosbauer here.
Tommy Rogers on the serve.
Let's see if he can put this away. I bet you if Sam Clark's able to get up to the net and gets a finish, this place is going to blow off the roof. That's going to go just out.
Good effort there by Monahan, though.
Definitely. Got to be careful not to waste your energy, though. See Wilkowski getting something for the Cardinals.
So he's had definitely the most difficult time in the serve tonight.
Just got to make sure he doesn't put it into the net. Clark. There! Oh, that was a good save there by Elliott. 3 ball. Clark. Monahan. Play. In! Ooh.
Just out there.
I don't know about you. I thought they tipped that.
By an inch or 2.
I thought either Lavelle or Fayade ever tipped that from my angle.
Don's looking just for one more here to win this set.
Wilkowski, Rogers, Monahan, Clark. Back over to Wilkowski. Fayade. Block. That's going to be Don's point. This game is going 5.
Can you believe it?
Yes, I can.
After the horrible start there for the Dons, it's a 2-2 all game.
Now they got to do a coin flip to see who's going to get the ball in the second half. Or why am I saying? For the infamous set number 5. We're going to see who's going to get the ball here.
Don student section loud as the 2 captains, of course, Sam Clark and Ryan Vermeulen.
Let's see here. Looks like Dons are going to. Hang on 1 second.
Yeah, Don's starting with a serve here.
Yeah, Calvert Hall's won the toss, so they're going to serve. With that, going to go to a break. Set number 5 coming up to you. We'll be right back, people. Welcome back, everybody. The best game of the night going on right here. Calvert Hall went up 2-0. And guess where we are now, people? Set number 5. Calvert Hall's won the coin toss, so they're going to serve first. Let's see. What do you think, Connor? Are they going to pull it off?
I think so. I mean, 5th set's always the tricky one. You never really know. It just depends who has the momentum at the right time. And right now, it's in the Dons' hands.
Definitely.
But with the Cardinals serving first, you never know.
Well, they got Mike Green serving. I'm right. He's been able to get the ball over, but when he's serving, Dons have taken over.
Absolutely. And the student section's about to get very loud here, so here we go. And we're underway on the...
He barely gets that ball over. Monahan try to go for the fake there. And that ball's going to land in. Good save there by, or not save, finish there by Vayade. As you hear, it's getting loud in here, people. Mike Green with the serve.
Another low one there.
Whitney, Monahan, Clark. Good save there by Olkowski. For Loyola. That's going to be just Rogers is able to get a hand on, but put it into where nobody was able to get back to it.
Say Cardinals started out the last set, I think with a 3-0 lead, but Dons just pulled away after that, so maybe they're going to try and do the same here.
Rogers, Clay Anderson gets over Mike Green. Laval. And Whitney, not happy with himself there, just put his hands up, try to get stuff. Coach and the bench trying to pump up Calvert Hall student section. Mike Green with serve. Rogers, Monahan, Clark. With
and he got it!
Hill! As the student section falls down.
And as we say that, so does number 8, Mike Green there. Clutching that side immediately after he got hit by Sam Clark.
He might have gotten the wind knocked out of him there.
Yeah, that never feels good. Sam Clark will do that to you.
Definitely. Say this place goes quiet now. Say with that, we'll go be right back, people. Everybody. We just had injury timeout. Looks like Mike Green went down, needs some help getting off the court.
Yeah, he's not able to put any weight on that right leg there. It looks like off the bounce he got from Sam Clark's spike, he got hit and just went down in a heap immediately.
Looks like something wrong with his leg or his hip.
But he was down for a solid 2.5 minutes there. Hope it's nothing serious.
As we're back, Calvert Hall's up 3-1, but in our last 2 sets, Dons have been able to rally back and win them.
Yes, and we'll, for Mike Green, number 8, we'll see number 1, Scott McShane, coming back into the ball game.
It's like Calvert Hall's been mainly focusing on their main players. I don't think they've had as many players on the court than the Dons have.
No, not at all.
Dons have been using all their resources. Anderson, Nick Cummings, Casey Gilmore, Whitney, Monahan, everybody.
Only person I don't think I've seen is Chris Warner. Also, Tucker Moore has not made an appearance in this game yet.
Say sorry for the delay, people.
So we apologize for some technical difficulties here. We actually lost connection from the internet there for a moment, but we'll get that fixed as soon as we can. And we will resume now with number 10 for the Dons, Nick Cummings on the serve.
Here we go.
That's a good serve there from Cummings. That one very long by Ryan Vermeulen.
Vermeulen sent that way wide.
And it seems like the student section's getting to him. I mean, as soon as they started saying anything about him, he's been underperforming a little bit.
Nick Cummings can get something going here. So,
it couldn't be a better game between these two very evenly matched teams.
Cummings, Clark gets the drop.
Fortunate there for Calvert Hall to even get a point there. We're going to get a
Whitney, Monahan, Clark.
Beautiful!
What a float shot there. Dons take the lead, are tied.
Fake with the right there and just went with the left.
Let's see. Umpire up at the net, giving Coach Baird stay on the bench. Shane, the ball. Great block there. That's going to go what? Oh.
It's a bad decision there by Casey Gilmore.
3-ball.
Hopefully we don't see that hurt the Dons here.
Laval. Great block. That's a 2-hit there by Bayade.
Dons take the lead, Darian.
You think they can do it, Connor?
I hope so. I mean, I'm pulling for them, but it'll be tough. They got to keep all the momentum on their side. Don't let Calvert Hall get opportunities, and definitely don't make stupid mistakes.
Coming Shane. Laval. Great block. Clark. Monahan. That's going to drop. Dons are up by 3. We got timeout here. Guess who? Calvert Hall. You can hear student section is really lightening up. What do you think, Connor? Calvert Hall has called a timeout after every time that Dons have gone on a run. Once again, Dons are on a run.
I mean, here it really just hasn't mattered in these last 2 sets. They've done that.
Yeah.
And the Dons just keep coming at them.
Yeah.
And I think fatigue is definitely set into the Cardinals here. They were on fire the first 2 sets, but have really stepped it back these last 3.
Yeah, it's starting to get pretty hot in here too. Everybody
absolutely
in.
So no air conditioning in here.
We don't need it. We can all deal with it. McShane, Laval, Fayade.
Great hit there by Whitney.
Clark. That's good. Cardinals point.
That was a very good play there by Patrick Lavelle, number 4 for Calvert Hall.
Say Nick Cummings coming out for Clay Anderson. And Coach Bear using that move again. Clay Anderson coming out for Libero, Tommy Rogers.
And it's been working for him.
Justin Gardner now serving for Calvert Hall. Whitney, Monahan, Clark, tip.
Beautiful hit there by Sam Clark.
While the Dons go up by 2.
I feel like I've said the word beautiful a lot tonight, Darian, but that's really the only way I can describe it.
Definitely going down 2-0 and putting it into set number 5. It's definitely beautiful by the Dons. Monahan.
Good hit there by Vermeulen.
Another hit by Vermeulen, but it got tipped and went out of bounds.
Loyola lead now 6-5.
So Lavelle can get something going here.
Not a good sign for
Rogers. Whitney, 3-ball.
But not a good sign for Calvert Hall here. I just saw the trainers walk by with crutches, presumably for Mike Green, who was injured just a few minutes ago.
Let's say Jake Elliott finished it and then went way out and left the tip off of Don. Calvert Hall ball, and this game is tied. The 5th set. Gilmore and Monahan. Whitney. Exchange to Lavelle. Great dig out there. Clark.
You're ready for that one.
Shane Lavelle. Vermeulen. Rogers.
Good hit there by Whitney.
3-ball. Vermeulen. Let's say Don went over the net there. Coach Baird and Coach Blanchard not happy about it right now.
They looked like they went up together there, but calling the penalty there on the Dons. They got to make sure there's none of that happening here.
Gilmore, Monahan, Whitney sends it to the corner. Vermeulen, 3-ball.
Oh, and they ran into each other. You cannot do that in the 5th set.
I'd say McShane's shaking it off, but
McShane and Elliott exchanging words there. It's never good to see two teammates like that.
it's never good. Big man Sam Clark. Elliott, the ball over Vermeulen.
Great hit by Tommy Rogers.
Don's point. Into the net by Vermeulen.
Stepped over that line there.
Big man Sam Clark. See him get something rolling for the Dons.
This is definitely the closest set we've had.
That's going to be Don's point. Carry.
So I thought that may have hit the ground there at first, but ref said no, and it doesn't matter. The Dons have the 9-7 lead.
So ref called a carry there. Clark over
Sam
to
Clark
Elliott.
unfazed by that student section.
3-ball. Clark. Monahan. Mosbauer.
And he got it!
The finish. This place is coming alive, Connor.
So how perfect is this? Comeback for the ages here.
You don't see going down 2 games to none, sorry. Many sports.
Not at all.
Kowski, Laval, Vermeulen. Good
Beautiful
save there by
hit
Rogers. 3-ball. Get over.
Just got it by Sam Clark. He knows what he's
Vermeulen.
doing.
That's going to be Rogers. 3-ball.
Wonderful save.
McShane to Laval. Over Van Meulen. And that's almost at the line judge there.
Almost took his head off there. Good reflexes by the line judge, but Calvert Hall does get that point. It's 10-8 Loyola.
Always got to have good reflexes in volleyball, Connor.
Always.
Even if
Even
you're
the line judges.
Van Meulen serving. Vermeulen now serving.
Right into the net.
the net.
And as they have done today, they are letting him hear it. Don's student section, that is.
I think that's helping them. You think?
I think it's helping the Dons. I think Vermeulen's taking it a bit too much to his head. He has not been the same after he makes a mistake like that.
Rogers over to McShane, to Laval. Elliott gets the block. Laval back over to Elliott. That's going to go in for Calvert Hall point.
Either way, that was tipped by Loyola.
Yeah.
Still, Loyola has the lead here, 11-9, but a little close, too close for comfort here for the Dons. For the first time in a while, the Cardinals make a substitution. It's number 6, Justin Gardner, comes off and is subbed in for number 17, Dylan Vayade.
They've been doing that substitution all game, actually. They want Gardner taking the serve instead of Vayade. Laval all the way over to Elliott. Gets the float shot.
Oh my goodness, what a play!
I thought that landed. That's going to go out there.
But what a play by Dylan Monahan.
So able to get the hand out there.
More of an accident there. His hand was on the ground and the ball just fell right on top of it.
This is a 1-point game now. McShane serving for the Cardinals.
He's drying off the ball with his shirt.
Gilmore, Monahan, Whitney got the block. And this game is tied. You think Coach Bear's going to call timeout soon?
I think if the Dons get another, or if the Cardinals get up by 2 here, I think he's going to call a timeout.
Shane over to Clark. To Monahan. Clark. Float shot. Good dig there. 3-ball.
Good hit there by Tommy Rogers.
Monahan. That's going to go wide. And here comes the timeout from Coach Bear.
Yeah. Good decision there.
Good call there by Coach Bear. This place is loud right now. Unfortunately, it's in the favor of Calvert Hall.
So Calvert Hall only's got a 1-point lead, though. It's been a very closely contested set. The all-important 5th one. What do you think Coach Bear is saying to the Dons here?
Don't let them get into your head, especially student section, since they are on their side. Like Calvert Hall seems like they have all the momentum right now, but as the Dons have shown, they've been able to get it back. As you've seen, they've won the last 2 sets, pushed into the set we are in right now.
And they've been especially good after the timeouts.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
They just got a, looked like they needed a little breather there. McShane on the serve.
Instead of Clark,
Monahan. Bit of miscommunication there, but
Whitney.
No harm
done.
Going
to go far. It's going to be 3-ball possibly. Rogers to Monahan. To Clark. Oops, sorry, Whitney. 3-ball. Rogers, Monahan. Monahan again. And that's going to be Don's point. Coach Bear is not.
That's Calvert Hall point.
Sorry. Coach Bear not happy about it. He should have gotten called. My opinion, I don't know who that was. I think it might have been Viade or Elliott. They should have gotten called for over the net there. Clark, Monahan, Gilmore. That's going to land for Don's point.
And that's what they needed right there.
Here we go.
They do not want to let them get more than 2 ahead here.
Connolly coming in from Monahan right here. Oh, Whitney serving.
This is the first time I think we've seen a combo of Anderson and Connolly here today.
Yeah.
Usually when one comes out, the other goes back in.
Good save there by Whitney. That's gonna
what a save by Sam Clark.
That over. That's going to go around the pole.
A little hesitation there by Clay Anderson. I don't know if he knew where he was. It looked like thought he was about to run into something there.
So is this to 15? This might be to 15, not 25.
Oh, I think you're right.
Calvert Hall a shot to win it right here.
I forgot about that.
Connolly, Rogers, 3-ball here. Viade.
Good shot by Rogers there.
Whitney, Clark. Laval. Nice save there by Clark again. They're getting it to Whitney. Sorry. That's Don's point.
Got the point.
Here we go. Don's get this point. It's going to go win by 2 scenario, everybody. Here we go. Casey Gilmore.
This is as close as it gets.
My heart's beating, Connor. How about yours?
Absolutely.
A float shot. That's a double hit. Referee missed that call there.
And it doesn't
matter. Going to go. Coach Barrett not happy about missing the double touch there. But he should be glad they still got the point.
And we are tied once more.
It's a win by 2 scenario, everybody.
Dons really want to get this point here.
That's it. That's going to be Calvert Hall point there. Hey, it's going to be Elliott serving here for the Calvert Hall. They got timeout here by Coach Bear.
Good call there.
Great call there.
Got to rally the troops here.
Definitely.
So it all comes down to this here.
Definitely.
Cardinals get the point, they win.
Dons get the point. This game's moving on. I don't know about you, Connor, but my heart's racing. Everybody in the student section's heart racing.
Absolutely. This one could still go either way.
Definitely.
And you'd hate to see Loyola lose this one after they rallied back from a 2-0 deficit, but you never know.
It's like Coach Bear's telling everybody, get the ball to Sam.
Yeah, don't make any mistakes here. So you have to play perfect here.
Definitely. You cannot make any risky plays. If you think it's going to be close to the line, you got to go for it.
Yeah, play smart.
Here we go. Biggest point of the match right here. Dons get it. This game's going to keep going. Calvert Hall gets it. They win.
It is very loud here right now.
Jake Elliott serving for the Calvert Hall Cardinals. Gilmore, Monahan, Clark. 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 Monahan.
What
Good
a
save
save by Whitney.
3 ball. Rogers. Monahan. Back to Clark.
Good
Kowski,
choice there by Sam
Duvall.
Clark.
And that ball is in. And here comes Calvert Hall storming the court.
No, they're telling him to cut off.
This might. Hold on. Yep, that's the end of the game, Connor. Unfortunately, Don's not able to get the game finished. As Calvert Hall takes his 3 matches to 2. And the final set goes into sudden death. What a game by both teams.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's it. Thank you, everybody, for watching. This will be broadcasting tomorrow at 4:15 as Loyola Soccer takes on, I believe, who is it? Curly or Archbishop Spalding?
Spalding tomorrow,
Archbishop
yeah.
Spalding. Thank you for watching, everybody.